Guess who's back? It's been a while since I made a video, but you know I couldn't stay away forever. But before I even get into anything, I gotta show you what I just saw. I mean, to me, this is funny. Watch this nonsense.
Ryan Fitzpatrick, the starting quarterback in Buffalo, and his understudy is... I actually knew this one for some reason.
You did? You did?
Yeah, I did. What do you mean you did? What was the surprise? Like, you did. Yes, I did.
See, now all of a sudden I'm thinking, was I wrong about Kansas City's Tyrese Big Ben in Buffalo? You know what? That
He is.
be correct.
He is, in fact, in Buffalo. I will tell you that. He does play in Buffalo, but that's not your answer. I wouldn't go.
No, you wouldn't go
No,
there?
I wouldn't. Just...
I'm
All right, we gotta go, I'm told.
Yeah, I'm stumped too.
Brad Smith.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, nobody.
What?
Said that one. The Steve Spins
Brad Smith is our backup quarterback? Who looked up that factoid? You gotta be kidding. Like he would actually go in at quarterback before Tyler Thigpen. Not surprised. Not surprised. Regardless, that's just something to laugh at. But, anyway, let's talk about what the Bills have done so far. Nothing too big, right? Just signing Mario Williams. Excellent. That is the kind of move that completely reshapes the franchise. It could be similar to Reggie White leaving the Eagles for the Packers. Like, that big. I hope it's that big. We made him the highest paid defensive player ever. The Bills did that. Like, that doesn't happen too often. Or ever. It was just... I mean, it was such a... You know, like... I was so impatient, I guess would be the way I would say it. Is... You hear that Mario Williams is visiting the Bills. First of all, in the months leading up to free agency or weeks, what have you, I kept reading that the Bills would be interested in signing Mario Williams and making a huge splash, and I'm like, wow, this is cool to read, but I don't think it's actually going to happen. And then you find out that Mario is coming to visit. The Bills just go pick him up, want him right away. Like, I mean, are you kidding? The Bills don't make moves like that. But they did. They kept him here for like 3 days, which was the whole time. I'm shaking. I'm sure all the Bills fans are shaking. We're looking, checking my Twitter every 10 seconds for updates, all that stuff. Then we get the news. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw on the website the whole... Joe Biscaglia tweeted it, Sal Capaccio tweeted it. The sign that says Buffalo wants Mario that was put up over the parking lot sign there. I put that there. I swear I put that there. And if you don't believe me, find another picture of it. I'll send you a link if you don't believe me. Because I put that there. My Twitter handle is on it. Not that I'm patting myself on the back, because you know why? I did that for you guys. For all the Bills fans, the loyal Bills fans who stick with them through thick and thin, finally get some sort of, payback or like from the organization. Front office shows us, looks like, hey, we're trying to win. Like, thank you. It was just a great day. He signs. Bills dominating media attention until whatever happened. Something with Dwight Howard or Tim Tebow or Peyton Manning. But we have Mario Williams. Like, Mario Williams is on the same defensive line as Carl Williams and Marcel Darius. We got Mario Williams, Kyle Williams, Aaron Williams. All kinds of Williams. Makes sense that we're the Bills then, doesn't it? That's a joke. You don't have to laugh at it. But I hope you get it. Williams, Bills. Anybody? Thanks. like I said, that's just the kind of move that completely transformed the franchise. I don't know if one player doesn't make a team, but he can certainly totally revamp that defense. Going back to a 4-3, Wannstedt's the DC now. Love that. And I like the way that, this seems to be shaping up with Williams on the end, with Kyle Williams and Darius in the middle, now with Mark Anderson, which I'll get to, and possibly Kelsey or Merriman or Carrington or somebody, and then Barnett, Shepard, Kirk Morrison, Arthur Moats. Just, I don't know. I don't understand how they were so bad last year. It must have been coaching. And now I think with this addition of one player and a better coach, Dave Wannstedt is supposed to be a defensive coordinator. Like, finally, somebody figured that out. I think that defense could be ready to be one of the best ones in the league. It could be. The Bills' main problem last year was pressure. I mean, how long can a corner cover somebody if the Bills are getting no pressure? A couple seconds before he breaks off his route and gets open? That's just the way it happens. You get in the backfield and good things will happen. That's what Mario Williams brings. Now, Mark Anderson, on the other hand, he had like 12 sacks for the Patriots in the playoffs and regular season. But my main concern with him was that he was sort of a situational pass rusher. I don't think he played all downs because he's not that good against the run. And then the Bills gave him starter money, which was my only gripe, was I hope they don't overpay for him, and I think they may have. Now, he's a Bill. I like him. I hope he's successful. I'm cheering for him. But I'm cautiously optimistic about him because I think he's a liability against the run. I know he had 12 sacks in his rookie year with the Bears, but where did that go? Where did that production go? The Patriots picked him up as training camp fodder before last year, and he ended up having a successful season. Good for him. But he's definitely like a second and third down player. He's not. Kelsey's got to play first down because he's better against the run. Now, Anderson will certainly see his fair share of snaps, and maybe Mario Williams on the other side will open him up completely, and that's very possible. But, I just think he's a liability against the run, and we probably overpaid for him. That said, it doesn't mean he can't be successful. I hope, make me my words, Mark Anderson, please. I hope so. But I like what the Bills have defensively from the whole standpoint of, it's almost like they gelled together, and Joe Bisceglie brought this up for WGR. It's like you have Mario Williams, who is clearly a 3-down player, and then Darius and Kyle Williams, and then you have guys like Mark Anderson, who's probably a 2-down pass rusher. Kelsey's good against the run, and then Merriman, who can come in obvious pass rushing situations. One of them might be a training camp casualty, so to say, but I like the way that they can sort of mesh those guys together. I'm sure Wannstedt will figure something out if they all make the roster. And they're going to keep those linebackers clean. Kirk Morrison, I told you, is really good. I don't know why he didn't play that much last year. They wanted to get Shepard. The staff loves Shepard. Shepard will still play. Barnett was a great add. But now we have another, strong side linebacker position open. Morrison, he's a good player. I think he'll prove it too. Should make the secondary better. Bird and George Wilson, Florence, McKelvin, they should all be better. I like that McGee restructured his contract. It's tough. I'm trying to be optimistic here. That's all I can say. I'll make a video previewing the draft in the coming weeks, so stick around for that. But right now, the Bills just look so good on defense on paper. I know games aren't played on paper, but it's reason to be optimistic, that's for sure. Free agency's not done, but I think the Bills are relatively done. There's no receiver they could go out there and get, really. They're not going to go get Mike Wallace, so forget about that. Braylon Edwards, probably not. They re-signed Derek Hagan. I think that they're keeping him. Might they go after a guy like Michael Floyd in the draft? Maybe. We'll talk about that. But they need a left tackle too, which I hope to see addressed, probably in the draft. But, I mean, the problem was on both sides of the ball during that 7-game losing streak. We were getting torched on defense, couldn't move the ball on offense. But now we're going to have Spiller and Jackson healthy, hopefully, barring any training camp disasters. Steve Johnson's back. I know you're all pumped about that. I didn't even mention that, but he's back for a good deal. Thank God we got him under contract before free agency started because so many receivers got overpaid. Pierre Garçon, 5 years, $42 million. Are you serious, bro? Who's the other one? Laurent Robinson. Joke. Total system receiver. Will not work. Career is dead. But he's rich. Good for him. But the Bills, guys, we got Mario Williams. Like, rejoice in that fact. We got the prized defensive free agent out there who could have went anywhere else pretty much, but he came to us. Hopefully to wreak havoc on Tom Brady for 6 years. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the draft. It's only a month away. You should be too. Guys, I'm at 11 and a half minutes, and like I always say, thank you if you came this far. Genuinely appreciate it. Like I said, I'll have a draft video coming up in the coming weeks, so stay tuned for that. You want any type of video you want me to make, I'm open to making. I was thinking about making a video called Stuff Bills Fans Never Say or something like that, but I don't know. We'll talk about that. We'll see if that comes up. But anyway, guys, like I said, thanks again for coming this far. And as always, like I say before, every video,